All right, to another story now. President Kenyatta will today launch the fresh registration of Kenyans in Machakos County after the High Court gave the green light for the exercise.
During a tour of Mercy grounds where the launch will take place, Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua asked Kenyans to turn out in large numbers to register.
Dr. Mutua said there was no ill motive in the registration, as claimed by some people, adding it would improve delivery of services to Kenyans.
Yesterday, the High Court okayed the registration in a case where the three civil society organizations had proposed the exercise, or rather opposed the exercise, of privacy concerns.
The court, however, gave the green light on condition that no Kenyan would be denied services for not having the number and that no one will be forced to register.
The government has also been barred from sharing the collected information with international bodies.
So let's now cross over to Mercy in Machakos County, where Stephen Leto is on standby. Good morning, Stephen Leto. Has the president arrived, and what should you expect him to do once he gets there?
Well, good morning, Sam and Zinzi. Indeed, we are coming to you live from Machakos County, Mwala constituency in Mercy grounds in particular, where it's all systems go for the launch of the Huduma number for all Kenyans. President Uhuru Kenyatta, like you've put it right, is expected to officially launch the kickoff of this exercise that is going to take 45 days for its conclusion. Remember, there had been hurdles that had been put on the way of the acquisition of the Huduma number by government, but yesterday the High Court ruled that the process can proceed because, according to their judgment, it was not compulsory for Kenyans to do so, but that giving the government a green light, rolling out all its machinery to ensure that all Kenyans' data are captured by the new Huduma number, where you are expected to give all your information into one Huduma number, and it is that very Huduma number that you will be using to seek the government services. And so that is what is happening right here in Mercy, Machakos County, where President Uhuru Kenyatta has been scheduled to be here by 10 a.m. to officially launch this particular exercise. Yesterday, the county officials, led by governor as well as the national government officials, made sure that all systems were ready for the President Uhuru Kenyatta to officially launch this particular Huduma number, rather registration across the country. But there has been concerns right from Parliament and even from the civil society that this particular exercise being undertaken by government is not known by Kenyans. And very quickly, Sam, I would want to sample very few comments from members of the public from Mercy, Machakos County. I'm joined by one mzee here who is branded Shujaa wa Mau Mau. Mzee, asante kwa kuzungumza na runinga ya Citizen. Tueleze jina yako nani na unajua jambo la Huduma namba ambayo inazinduliwa leo?
Jina langu ni Johnson Munguti Kiiti, chairman wa Mashujaa wa Mau Mau hapa Mwala Sub County. Na leo ni siku ya furaha sana na ya muhimu kwetu hapa Mwala. Tunamngojea rais wetu afike ili tufungulie na tuanzishe hii kazi, maana tunaipenda sana.
Je, wewe unatambua ni nini serikali inataka kufanya na Huduma namba?
Kile serikali inataka kufanya na Huduma namba ni kujua iko na watu wangapi na ni wapi ambapo kuna taabu, ili shida zitatuliwe.
Asante. Maybe one mheshimiwa here, if you can speak to us. Jay, thank you for speaking. Mzee songa kidogo. Jay, what are we expecting today? Have people been sensitized about the Huduma number? Please begin by telling us your names.
My name is Joshua Mbidi Mwalio, MP Masinga constituency. People have not been able to be sensitized properly, but I think because of the launch by the president today, they will be able to be activated and to know how the Huduma number is going to work. But as far as people are concerned, the rural areas, people don't know what is this Huduma, but maybe the elite know what is this Huduma number.
As a member of parliament, what do we expect then from this Huduma number? Have you taken some initiative to inquire and let your constituents know about the Huduma number?
Yeah, I've been able to inquire what the Huduma number is all for, but as far the educating about the constituencies, we are going to start now educating them after the launch, because you can run with something and then it doesn't take off, because if some people had already gone to court, so you didn't know what was the outcome of the court.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is Masinga, Member of Parliament, just trying also to give us a picture of the sensitization that has already been done with regard to the Huduma Namba. Any moment from now, we expect that President Uhuru Kenyatta and other government delegations will be here to launch this particular exercise. Already we've seen it's all systems go, because when we got to the Machakos grounds, we found out that a lot of clerks had already, gotten here. We understand that immediately the official launch is done, they will be dispatched to all the constituencies right inside Machakos County for them to take 45 days to collect data from members of the public. But an interesting bit had already been issued, or rather this matter had raised a lot of eyebrows within the Senate, who summoned Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i, putting questions to him on the integrity of this particular exercise and the safety of information that Kenyans were going to issue to government with regard, or when concern had been raised that there was no legislative framework to ensure that the rollout of this particular Huduma Namba would not infringe into the rights in terms of privacy rights of the Kenyans. But the government is adamant, saying it will proceed with this particular exercise, saying it has no interior motive on this particular issue, but that we will know as and when President Uhuru Kenyatta will be here addressing members of Machakos County and outlining the government intention in acquiring the Huduma Namba. And so a lot of questions remain unanswered right here, Sam and Zinzi, but as and when the president delivers his speech, we'll be able to dissect his speech and know exactly what the Huduma Namba will be all about and how it intends to help government in delivery of its services. Remember again, in few months, the country will be diving into another series of census, that is registration again, or counting literally of Kenyans. And so those two exercises coming at a time and conflicting in the minds of Kenyans. And so those are the questions that locals here expect to be answered by President Uhuru Kenyatta when he gets here in Machakos County. For now, it's back to you in studio.